Welcome back, everybody. Episode
up,
number
guys?
6 of
Numero
Rice and Beans podcast. Shit. Twice a week now. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. I feel a little bit more relaxed because,
Yeah.
all right, I don't feel as much pressure to kind of.
Yeah. I think our plan
let's split it up.
is for the 2 episode is going to be Tuesdays and Saturdays.
To post the full
post.
clips. The full clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be posting little like reels, TikToks,
Yeah,
in between.
between.
Yeah, like small clips, but the full episode, Tuesday, Saturday.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for Tuesdays and Saturdays. That should be the final say. We'll definitely update you guys if it's something different.
Yeah.
But yeah, for today, definitely want to start talking about, I don't know if you know Britney Griner. Have you ever heard of her?
Yeah, that was the one WNBA player that got stuck in Russia, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up right now just because recently, I don't know if you've like followed up on any story from like what her experience was in Russia.
Nah, not really.
But basically, kind of, give you the rundown if you guys haven't, if the audience doesn't know either. But Britney Griner went to Russia.
Yeah.
And she snuck in a cartridge of weed, basically a weed pen, and she got arrested for. It was a decent long time that she was stuck in jail in Russia, but she got arrested, and then we had to basically trade a Russian like serial killer in order to free Britney Griner out of jail.
Yeah.
And now recently she, spoke up and said she's going to write a book about the whole situation and how she was wronged in Russia and how everything was unfair for her.
In my opinion.
And yeah, so I saw that shit on Twitter and I was like, my first impression, right, was you're going to Russia. It's a communist country, first off.
As fuck.
Yeah.
They're like the most communist, I think. Shit.
And you're telling me you're sneaking over weed pen to Russia? I feel like, obviously in America, our viewpoint, that's like, oh, weed's legal here.
Honestly, though, I don't even think you could technically sneak a weed pen or like carry a weed pen in America.
In America?
Right? Because it's only really legal in California and a few other states.
Yeah.
So technically, even in the U.S., she could have gotten in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I think in U.S., it's probably won't be like as big of a deal, They might have probably given off a warning. But she really expected to not get any sort of repercussions for trying to sneak in weed in Russia? I don't know. Like, I was very confused because you got to respect another country's laws, If something is illegal there, and I'm pretty sure drugs and shit is illegal in Russia.
I think most countries.
Yeah, most countries, but I'm talking about like weed. That's why.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure weed's illegal in Russia, but the fact that she snuck it over, she got put in jail, rightfully so, and now she's trying to make a book about how Russia like screwed her over. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I personally think she is kind of tripping.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that, like you said, it's illegal. Like this, I don't know if she expects that because she's a professional athlete,
that's what
she
I
gets
think,
an exception.
I think that's what she thought she was gonna have.
Yeah. Then I mean, I don't know. I get maybe if she had a connection with like some officials out there, some like political figures out there, but I don't know what the hell she was expecting.
Yeah,
like,
and
I don't know why she expects something different.
Yeah, it just like kind of baffles me because it's funny. Like, I don't know if you also heard like during when she was in jail as well, the WNBA they would do like protesting and like they would kneel for her during the national anthem and like all stand for her.
No.
And I was like, bro, what? So basically, you're telling me majority of the players in the WNBA are supporting Britney Griner's smuggling weed basically to Russia, because that's technically what you're supporting. If you're kneeling for her, if you're trying to make a what do you call it, a movement for Britney Griner because she got put in jail in Russia, you're basically supporting her and saying it's okay that she did what she did.
Yeah.
In my view.
Because the thing is,
Because there's no
like,
way. Like, she was wrongfully,
yeah,
like, or not wrongfully, she was rightfully put in jail.
yeah. Because the thing is, like, not only did she like sneak in drugs into a different country, right?
And it's a communist
like
country, bro.
our biggest enemy.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't get
like
it.
yeah, we I don't think we have a bigger enemy than fucking Russia at the moment.
Yeah, no.
But so yeah, I think she's tripping.
Yeah, and I think it's like
tripping.
it's just crazy. You know, there's like some Americans. It's like kind of like American thing. You know, such an American thing to do. Like, oh, it's okay in America. You know, it's okay over here. So, kind of have that. What do you call it? That negative or not negative? What's the word of like small-minded from like the other country's point of view? I guess.
Yeah, they don't like take other people's views into consideration. I guess you could say.
Other people's views and laws in consideration. Like, I'm not gonna go to Korea and bring a weed pen over there because weed's illegal in Korea, and I know it's illegal in Korea. Yeah. So why would I do that? You know. Yeah. And so I just wanted to bring it up because it was kind of funny that she recently came out with that statement and wanting to write a whole ass book about it. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, because I mean,
that's crazy.
If you think about it though, if you're thinking about it from like a different point of view, like she really got locked up for a small little pen. Like it's not like she was even trying to like sell or become like a fucking drug dealer out there. So
I feel like that's like that American mindset, you know? We're like, oh, in America.
I was just trying to think of like what
devil's advocate kind of thing.
Like what makes people think that it might have been okay, and maybe that's what people are thinking. Like, oh, it's just a small pen.
No,
like
everyone in the comments and stuff are against her. Like they're like, you deserved it.
Yeah. No,
everyone's saying that she deserved it.
She's tripping
because that's what I'm saying. It's just something that just literally does not like. I can't really think of the opposite viewpoint of how she's justified in. Yeah. You know. I really can't. You know, there's some things where you could kind of look at both sides, but I really can't. Like, if it's illegal in a country, it's illegal. Like, what do you expect? Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're selling it or trying to distribute. If you have possession of it, you should rightfully be put in jail.
Yeah. I mean, agreed. Yeah. I was just trying to, like you said, I was trying to think of, like, how are other people justifying it? Yeah. But it just doesn't make sense.
But yeah, comment below if you guys, are on Britney Griner's side or if you think she's tripping.
Honestly,
I'm curious.
Let us know what, like, if you are on her side, let us know why you think it's, like, it wasn't as big of a deal. Because I we just don't really understand what makes it okay, I guess.
But, kind of transitioning out, I also saw another thing on Twitter, too. This is kind of more of, I don't know if they've posted it, like, as a joke or what, but... basically, like, the woke and cancel culture. Yeah. It's crazy. They've canceled so many people, in the past decade. I saw a post on Twitter is now they're canceling fictional characters now.
That's hella weird.
I have it saved, but
I mean,
low-key, I saw this and I literally laughed.
Is this like fictional character, like
just like in a TV show?
Like, is he like racist or anything?
No, here I'll show you.
He's just like a regular character.
Basically, the Twitter post. I'll put it in the video right here as well. They're canceling Tony Soprano. I don't know if any of you guys or if you watch The Sopranos. It's on HBO Max, I believe. But he's basically a mafia boss or a mafia gangster. I haven't watched the show, but I'm pretty sure he's a mafia gangster. And it's canceling him for basically being his character in the show. Says, this is a reminder that Tony Soprano is misogynistic, racist, sexist, homophobic, and xenophobic, and also kills people. But he's a mafia. That's what his role is.
I mean, it's just like, okay, I get it. Let's say if Tony Soprano was a real person.
Yeah, it's like, a fictional character.
Let's say he was a real person in today's era. Then yes, like I understand why you're fucking trying to cancel him. But it's a character back in the days. Like, shit's different. Shit was different. And it's just a fucking character. Like,
it's just funny. Like,
the thing is, this is like, that's how people really are and really were. More like were back in the days. So it's
cancel culture.
Yeah, no, like like his description. Like, it's a depiction of how people actually were, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I don't know. I just thought that post really made no sense. I mean, if you're gonna cancel, why not put like his actual, like the person that played the character? That would make more sense than canceling the fictional character.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really cancel the actor
though. No, I know, but I'm saying like the post would make sense if you put the actor's name instead of the character's name. At least it's like you're trying to cancel a real person.
Yeah.
But you're literally canceling a fictional person.
Yeah, I think it's hella dumb.
Like, he's a fictional character. Like, that character is not real.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was funny. I was like,
yeah,
this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's not like the character, like Tony Soprano is going to be like, oh, fuck. Like, I need to change myself. Like, or I need to speak out. Like, he can't speak out.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
fucking
why
character in a movie
or a show. I just thought it was hella funny. It's just, cancel culture's now having to cancel fictional characters now.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Was that a meme?
I have no clue if that was a meme or not. Like, that's
a meme.
No, I was looking at the comments and the replies. It's really hard to tell because there are people like responding like, oh, yo, what the heck? Like, this is a fictional character, bro. And like, so I'm not sure if it was an actual, a fully meme or if he was serious or if it's like kind of like in between. I don't really know. Like,
yeah.
That's.
I think it's got to be a meme.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, I messaged that or I showed it just because if it was a meme, obviously I wouldn't bring it up. Yeah. But the fact that
like it seems like
in
it's
the comments
legit.
And there was like some videos responding to that. There were some videos responding to that too of people reacting to that tweet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's just the world we live in.
Yeah, honestly,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. Like, I'm trying to think of. Imagine they try to cancel like fucking SpongeBob or something for like something he did. Like,
hey, honestly, there was a time where SpongeBob was getting. I don't know if it was getting hates, but it was like a lot of talk around SpongeBob because in the newer seasons, I think they were turning him gay. And so that was like a whole thing. I don't know if you remember. But it was like a trend for quite a while. But the
thing is, like, I guess with SpongeBob specifically, let's say they did it, like they are making him gay. They never made him straight to begin with, really.
Well, like, there was like a thing I remember when I watched SpongeBob in like my childhood. Wasn't him and Sandy like there was like some sort of connection there? Yeah. That like they were either setting up or. Even I mean I don't know if I remember correctly, but there was some episodes where they were kind of, like together a lot.
Yeah, I think I was remembering that too, but I don't know. I don't know if they ever tried to make them like a thing though. Like I think,
I don't know.
They instigated. Yeah, like there was maybe something there, but I don't think they ever confirmed SpongeBob was straight.
Yeah, they never did.
Like, I don't like if they made a character that was obviously like straight back in the days, like now. Not straight, then I feel like, but I don't know. I think it's still crazy that meme that they try to cancel a character.
Speaking of fictional characters, and speaking of SpongeBob,
actually, I was gonna say SpongeBob was fucking lit back in the days, though. Yeah. I haven't seen the new one. Actually, I think I might have seen one of the new ones like a year ago.
I've seen clips on it on TikTok, like some of the newer seasons. It's not the same. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I'm an adult now. But
wait, is the original creator still even alive? I could have sworn he died.
I have no clue, honestly. Don't quote me on that. Shit. But if that's the case, I could definitely see it because I don't know, just the SpongeBob show, it just doesn't hit the same. Like with the jokes, even they changed the animation too.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
So animation's a lot more like, I don't know, it's a little bit more extra than it was back in the day. I sound like an old person. Dude, back in my day, SpongeBob was so much better. But I feel like SpongeBob is not as popular now.
I don't know. I feel like
I don't really hear. I mean,
then again, we don't hang out with people that fucking watch cartoons anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. But even if like my little brother, he doesn't watch SpongeBob. Like you have a little brother, does he watch SpongeBob?
Yeah, no.
Like because of the streaming services. Like my little bro literally just watches Netflix, like the kids section. He just watches like dinosaur TV shows and shit.
Yeah, I think my brother doesn't even watch TV. He's just always playing games on his tablet.
Yeah, because that's why because I remember SpongeBob, like everyone watched it. Like
fuck yeah, everybody loves SpongeBob.
But then I feel like now like not a lot of this generation's kids are watching it, but just because they have so much options now.
Yeah.
Like you got the streaming platforms. They still have like Disney and Nickelodeon, like all the other shows they produce.
Honestly,
and even now, kids that are super young are on their fucking phones, so they just be being on the phone like hella.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, I didn't really grow up on Disney myself.
Oh really? Did you watch Nickelodeon? Was that
I
like
watched the shit ton of Nickelodeon and like Cartoon Network. I feel like
Cartoon Network. Okay, so what would you say is the best childhood platform? TV? What do you call it? Channel? TV channel? Childhood TV channel?
I guess for channel, I'd say Nickelodeon without a doubt.
What was your favorite show?
Easy. I don't know. I feel like they were all pretty good options. Like,
because I would agree, Nickelodeon, it was pretty fire. I think Disney Channel overall had the most like more shows that were quality.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon definitely did produce my favorite childhood show, which was Drake and Josh.
Oh, Drake and Josh! I fuck with Drake and Josh.
That shit was my favorite, like hands down number one.
Wait, when did Drake and Josh come out? Because honestly, no cap.
Like 2004.
Yeah. No cap. I think I remember having a crush on Miranda Cosgrove and
really
Drake and Josh.
Megan.
Dude, I was like fucking. What is that? Like 2004? I must have been like fucking like 7 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I never had a crush on Megan because she was she sucked in that show, bro.
Yeah, she was such a bitch.
Oh my god, bro. She literally in every episode would fuck shit up, and I was just like, I would get so mad because sometimes like something good would happen with like Drake and Josh, and then like she would be the one that caused the problem, and I'll be like, bruh, it'd be so annoying.
Shit, I was a
so
kid.
that was that like your?
I'd say that was one of my favorite shows though, too.
Was Megan your favorite childhood crush though?
Childhood crush? Because
I could think a lot more.
That's hard, just because I feel like growing up more like.
Because I think Disney Channel has a lot more of my childhood crushes. I would say Hannah Montana.
I didn't really have a crush on Hannah Montana.
Was it Selena Gomez and Wizards of Waverly Place?
I didn't really have a crush on her either.
Really?
I mean, I think we were like older by the time that this came out.
I was like middle school, I think.
But like, what was that one? Like, is it like fucking Jessie or something?
Jessie? Oh, that was a little bit like.
That was a little bit later, right?
Yeah, a little bit
I was like,
later.
oh shit, she's
Debbie Ryan. She was bad in Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh yeah, Sweet Life was sick. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was sick. That was Disney though, right?
That was Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably one of my few Disney shows that I like.
Brenda Song as London Tipton was another one of my childhood crushes.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I think she was like way older than us though, right? Because I think we must have been like a little bit younger than Zach and Cody, or like.
Well, I just remember
they're both older than us.
I just remember during those times, that's when I was kind of, when you're a kid, you're kind of understanding more of like women and all that stuff. And I remember that was like the time of where I was
who's the other girl in there?
Ashley Tisdale?
Yes, I thought Ashley Tisdale was bad.
God, what was her character's name in that show? I don't remember. She was cool.
I thought
I don't know why she didn't like. She wasn't an eye catcher for me.
Nah, I thought she was so bad.
So, what would you say after all we named would be? Would you still stick with Megan or? Because I think for me, because Megan was so young that I didn't really find.
No, if I had to choose one, as when I was a kid, probably Ashley Tisdale.
Ashley Tisdale.
No cap.
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale.
I think I probably would have to go. If I had to pick a number one, probably like Miley Cyrus. I think that's Hannah Montana.
Miley Cyrus.
She was both blonde and brunette. That was lit. And as a kid, I didn't really like.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really like. I saw a few Hannah Montana episodes, but I don't know. I was never really a fan.
You weren't a fan of Hannah Montana?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like even now, I think Miley Cyrus is pretty, but I don't even think she's bad.
Well, now it's just I mean, she's whatever, you know. But as a kid, I just remember her being pretty hot.
I'm sticking to Ashley Tisdale.
Ashley Tisdale was okay. But you were more into Nickelodeon, you said,
Nickelodeon,
right?
yep.
And you said Cartoon Network as well?
Cartoon Network, yeah. I remember.
Because Cartoon Network was lit.
One show that I liked was Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, Dexter's Laboratory? That's a good show.
Dexter's Laboratory was sick. And
Cartoon Network had a bunch of bangers. It had Dexter's Laboratory, Ed. Have you watched Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Yeah, Ed, Ed and Eddie was sick.
So funny. That show
was
so
sick.
good.
Actually, yeah. And then
there was
what's that one? The Cowardly Dog.
Oh, Courage! Dude, that show was scary, bro.
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That show was scary.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking scary. It was cool. It was like at that time, it's like kind of exciting because it's like like you said, it's a little scary and it's like fuck.
I don't know. I just remember I watched like a couple episodes of that shit and it would always come out at night, and I just remember I would have to always change in a couple of the episodes. I don't know. That shit kind of freaked me out.
And then now that you're talking about it at night. Didn't it
Adult Swim?
Yeah, didn't it? Was it Adult Swim?
They turned into Adult Swim at night, and then they played like Family Guy, Robot Chicken.
What was the one? I think it might have been Cartoon Network that turned into, fuck, I forget what they called it, but it was like a guy, like a little alien in a spaceship, and then they would play like Dragon Ball Z at night.
Alien with this? Nah, I don't fucking.
It's like a little like kind of like Adult Swim type of category.
I thought it was Adult Swim because I know Adult Swim,
but
like they posted all the anime shit. Like I remember they posted Naruto and Bleach and stuff.
I don't think
remember that.
I don't think it was Adult Swim.
Yeah, they posted those. But like other Cartoon Network shows that I fucked with too, because there was a lot. I remember Cartoon Network, Disney Channel were tied of the most watched children's channel I watched. I know Cartoon Network also had, what was the Imaginary Friends? Have you watched that?
Imaginary Friends.
Blue and his Imaginary Friends. No, you haven't watched that. Have you watched was it Bill and Mandy with the Grim Reaper?
Oh yeah, I was never a fan of it.
You didn't like that one?
I did watch it, but I didn't like it.
I like that one too. Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, that shit was lit.
Yeah, Teen Titans.
That was good. That was a good ass show.
Cool.
That was probably one of the best Cartoon Network shows, Teen Titans. Also, have you watched Samurai Jack?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan though.
Yeah, I like Samurai Jack.
Wasn't a fan.
That was a good one too. But another show on Nickelodeon I just thought of. Did you watch Ned's Declassified on there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a
Ned's
good ass
Declassified
show.
was sick.
And this kind of the reason why I just remember that and brought that up too, was because they were thinking about rebooting that show, like recently.
Yeah.
But I think the main cast of Ned's Declassified was pitching it to the execs at like I don't know if it was Nickelodeon or a different streaming platform. But they turned it down for the Zoe 101 reboot before that whole drama happened.
Yeah.
But I would like to see a Ned's Declassified reboot. If you know execs of any streaming platforms watching this, reboot that shit. Ned's Declassified was fucking goated.
Yeah, I like that one. And one show that I actually really fucked with as a kid too. I forget what channel it was on, but it was Rocket Power.
Rocket Power?
I think that's what it was called. Rocket Power. Where they're on skateboards.
Rocket.
They're on power. Yeah, they're on fucking skateboards all the time.
Oh,
you remember that one?
Yeah, I watched this one. Yeah. I watched this, and there was what was that other show? Fuck, the Rugrats. I would watch that.
Oh, Rugrats. Yeah. I mean, that's like very young. Like we must have been super young.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, no, I agree.
I just remember I watched that, and then like some other childhood shows. I don't know if you've ever watched Power Rangers.
Yeah, who hasn't?
I don't fucking know.
Who hasn't?
I don't remember. I used to be obsessed with Power Rangers, bro.
Dude, yeah.
I would remember I'd collect all the figures, the Zords, and like fucking build that shit.
I remember also like, I mean, since you're talking about figures, I remember collecting like WWE like fucking action figures too. I don't know if you were into WWE.
I don't think so. I don't know. When I was young, I just watched Power Rangers, either Power Rangers or fucking like Disney Channel.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Or some of the Cartoon Network shows.
Yeah. I remember watching Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network mainly, and WWE.
That's an
WWE.
interesting mix.
Yeah.
Adding the WWE part, because wasn't it WWE kind of sexualized sometimes?
It was, yeah, it
Damn,
was at times.
Shit.
But I mean, shit, that was sick.
Yeah, I guess
It
fuck,
was
that,
sick.
fuck.
And then the games I thought were pretty cool. I remember fucking there was like Raw is War back in the days. Like there, yeah. I think SmackDown brings back a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories. Shit. Like
shit, this is kind of crazy. Like there were so many fucking. Cause I'm thinking about other Cartoon Network shows.
Yeah.
Have you heard of fucking Spy Kids Next Door?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good show too.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes,
really?
Yeah.
I just remember it was.
I'm iffy about it.
It was pretty good. And then even not, it wasn't necessarily like our childhood. I guess we were probably late middle school, early high school.
Yeah.
Like regular show, adventure.
Regular
Adventure
show
Time.
Yeah, regular show sick.
Like Cartoon Network was still making like goated shows when we were growing up as well.
Didn't Cartoon Network get bought out?
Yeah, recently, like I think
Yeah, like
recently
within a
they
year or
disbanded
two.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Technically, like there's no more Cartoon Network. It's just all part of I think HBO Max or one of the streaming platforms. I think it's HBO Max.
Yeah.
That's why they have like all the shows.
I think regular show's sick. I
regular show was so
yeah. I still
good.
play
That
some
was
fucking
so
episodes. Like
I would still
a few
watch
months
it
ago.
now,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's still entertaining.
Mordecai and Rigby.
Yeah, fucking Rigby was such a fuck.
Just
Oh my
lit.
god, he would be the worst best friend you would have.
My mama. What's his
Fucking
name?
Muscle Man.
Yeah, Muscle Man.
That was
Muscle Man is so fucking funny.
Have you watched Adventure Time?
Actually, Adventure Time, I think so. That's like where he has like the Ice King and shit, right?
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
like the dog.
Yeah, I was never a fan.
No.
No. But you know how we were just talking about fucking regular show?
Yeah.
I saw a post actually recently where it was like, growing up, you always felt like, what's the guy with the fucking the bubble gum? Fucking
Benson.
Benson.
Yeah.
Benson always just seemed to fucking like ruin shit, bro.
Yeah.
He just always came in, and then Mordecai and Rigby were just having fun, and it's like, bro, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
But then now growing up, it's like, dude, like
He was a good boss.
Yeah, he was a
Like,
pretty good boss, and it's like, if I was in his shoes, I'd probably react the fucking same.
No, like he was actually really chill. Like you were watching it from an adult perspective.
Yeah.
And being in the whole job world, Benson was right 99% of the times.
Yeah.
Bro. It's just crazy. As a kid, we all probably mutually hated Benson.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody fucking hated Benson.
But dude, there was like a couple episodes where he was like very lenient. He was hella chill. He was like, "Oh, I see you guys doing work. Like, here, take a time off. Here's like extra pay." But then those same instances, it's just more kind of really either finessing, pretending they're working.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, holy shit, it's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, because shit, I don't think any job would fucking like deal with that shit.
Oh fuck no.
After one day, Mordecai and Rigby would be unemployed.
Yeah, I think Mordecai was more of the normal character. I think it was mainly because of Rigby. That was
Rigby
some fuck shit. Dude, watching it recently, you notice literally majority of the problems are from Rigby.
Yeah, I think I always fucked with Mordecai.
He got better towards the end, but in the beginning, the first half, he was fucking annoying as shit.
Honestly, I think they should make a fucking reboot of that
A regular show.
Regular show. Them as adults now. Like imagine them instead of are they even kids though? Are they adults?
Well, yeah. At the end, the season finale, they did a time skip.
And they're adults now.
And they were adults and had kids, families, and shit.
Yeah, I think they should make one. I mean, like right before they had kids, but like
right in between that.
Yeah.
You know the creator of regular show actually made another show on HBO Max.
What is it?
Oh, Close Enough.
Close Enough. I haven't heard of it.
I saw a couple episodes of it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's the same style. It's rated R though, so it's like cussing and like all that shit.
That's kind of cool.
But they canceled it recently for the Velma show.
Oh, that Velma show, fucking I heard was ass.
Yeah, they literally canceled this show for that show, and that show fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's ass.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
adult shows. What do you think actually is your favorite adult show? Since we're on the topic of like,
I was gonna
Rick and Morty. You can't say there's anything but like it's gonna be Rick and Morty, right?
For an adult show, I would
Yeah.
say South Park.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, because you're not thinking about like South
Yeah.
Park, Family Guy.
Yeah, never mind. That's
Simpsons.
I'm tripping.
No, definitely South Park would be the best out of like all the adult
Yeah.
shows. South Park
Yeah.
is just they don't give a fuck about cancel culture. They don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about anything.
Honestly, that's what I fuck with about South Park the most is like they never really pick a side. If you
They don't
actually
give a
pay,
fuck.
if you don't pay, if you actually pay attention, they talk shit on everybody. They talk shit
Yeah.
to liberals, to conservatives,
Yeah.
to everybody, and it's
Yeah.
like they're just in the middle and just keep fucking doing their thing.
If you watch their newer episodes, they're still. I mean, it might be a little bit toned down compared to the first few seasons, but they're still crazy, bro. They still be making hella funny jokes, and some stuff might be a little bit, like
yeah, some shit is
kinda
like
crazy,
but
but
are they gonna get canceled for this?
they can't get canceled. That's
Yeah,
what's crazy
I
about
think
it.
that's one of the things that the creators were like originally saying as they were making the episodes. They're like, I think this might be the one to get us canceled.
Yeah,
And they just kept going like, I think this is it. And then they just never fucking got canceled.
yeah. I mean, at this point, they can't
Yeah.
really get canceled.
They
unless
really
do
just gotta
something super
stop.
crazy.
Yeah, unless they like legit just talk shit about like a culture or a certain group
Mm-hmm.
without like not memeing it, like legit just talking shit.
Yeah,
I think that's the only way. But like they'd have to be stupid to just
yeah.
not meme it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all these animation shows and like children's shows, I think it's just a lot worse than it was back when we grew
yeah.
up.
I feel
Even like South Park and Family Guy, all that stuff is a little bit more watered down compared to back in like the early 2000s, when it was peaking.
Mhm.
And even like children's shows are just not as good now, I feel like.
Yeah, no.
Like I've
don't
seen
think so.
some clips of like recent children's shows, and it's just like, and my little brother watches a lot. I don't know, it's just very like whack.
I mean, I feel like don't they really try to add like math and science and shit? I think I've seen that a lot. Maybe that was like a few
Yeah.
years ago, but I feel like they just try to add like fucking equations into everything, and it's like
Yeah,
I
think
get it, but
I
it's
just
like
think it's
a
like the
fucking cartoon.
characters. Like a lot of the characters itself are just like either not interesting, or just the story overall is not as good.
Yeah,
Because back in the day, you like fall in love with all these characters, and look at all the stars back in the day and now they're fucking superstars now.
yeah,
The majority of actresses and actors back in the Disney Channel era and the Nickelodeon era, like they're fucking pretty popping right now.
yeah,
So it's because them as actors and actresses are because they're really good at it.
yeah.
But now I just feel like they just be picking fucking. There's just not that much talent as there was back when we grew up for these shows.
It's time for us to go out there.
Shit. If they're acting like that, we could fucking do it.
Yeah, I mean, we live fucking right here. We're in North Hollywood. We might just fuck
Shit.
around and do it.
Any of you producers out there, hit us up.
Yeah,
If you need an Asian character, if you need a Mexican character,
yeah.
we got you.
We'll help represent Mexicans and
Um,
Asians for you.
But yeah, also comment below if what your favorite TV show was growing up. If you agree with us that newer children's shows, newer cartoon shows are worse than it was back in 2000s, the early 2000s.
They are.
Let us know. Comment below. Have a little discussion. We'll love to have a discussion about children's shows.
Yeah, just keep
have a lot of
commenting.
them. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this today's episode. I was about to say this week, but I forgot. There's 2 this week. Still got to get used to that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys liked the children's show discussions and how our childhood went. Like, subscribe, comment. Follow our TikTok and Twitter. We post a lot of clips on TikTok. We also post clips on the shorts as well, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, any last?
I mean, shit. Not necessarily. I'd say just, like you said, follow us on everything. Subscribe to our YouTube. That's been our most popping platform so far. But
yeah,
share everything. Support everything else. Just keep commenting because I feel like it's interesting to see the comments. Like, we've been getting some hate comments and some support comments, and it's kind of cool, kind of funny. I laugh at it.
just let us know
I
your
laugh
opinion.
at it.
We don't care.
Yeah, we're not going to get butthurt.
But yeah, that pretty much ends it. Catch us on Saturday for the next episode. Peace out, guys.
Later.